on, guys, and welcome to Rabbit's Used Cars. If you got eyeballs, you know what's behind me. It's a 1951 GMC, and as they call it, an AD truck. These things are really hot right now. Everybody's loving the 5-window and 3-window cab trucks. Real popular with the hot rod guys. But this one right here caught my eye several months back. I've been tracking it down. This truck has went from Memphis, Tennessee, all the way to Missouri. I bought it sight unseen and had it brought down to Greenville because I just love the truck. I love the look of it. It's kind of a cool thing. It's not really a patina thing. Anybody that knows me knows I'm not a real big, patina fan or rat rod fan. It's kind of a shop truck vibe. I mean, this isn't a rough truck, but it's not perfect. The truck's been restored. The body, for almost 40 years, this truck's been painted. And I'll get to more of that here in a little bit. But the significance of it, the reason I really liked it, is the story behind it. This truck has lived virtually its entire life, all the way to the time it went to Missouri, in Memphis, Tennessee. And of course, Memphis, Tennessee, home of Graceland and Elvis and Sun Records. And this truck is right smack dab in the center of all that history. And you're saying to yourself, what do you mean? Did Elvis drive this thing? Not exactly, but kinda. All right, so in 1954, Elvis signed his very first deal with Sun Records. Well, in 1954, Elvis's first job was working for Crown Electric Company in Memphis, Tennessee. They're still open today in Memphis, Tennessee. And, everybody knows that as the first workplace of Elvis. And he actually drove a Crown Electric service truck to Sun Records to record his very first album. That's the cool thing about it. But you're saying to yourself probably, so what's so significant? You got a truck that's got it written on it. It's a little bit cooler than that, though. Like I said, this truck's been in Memphis, Tennessee almost its entire life. But the thing that was really cool about it is CMT a couple years back had a television series called Sun Records, and actually started out as the name $1 Million Quartet, and then they called it Sun Records. They changed the name. Of course, Sun Records is in Memphis, Tennessee, and it was talking about some of the greats, Jerry Lee Lewis, Johnny Cash, and of course Elvis. Well, Elvis worked for Crown Electric, and Elvis on the television series drove this truck. So they used it for, a couple seasons for that. My buddy actually bought it after they got finished filming and took it to Missouri. And there it went a full mechanical rebuild. This was an all-original truck when they were filming with it. So the 6-cylinder and the 3 on the tree, that stuff got chucked away. They took the body frame off. This is a rust-free, just absolutely perfect example of an original truck. It's had a couple repaints, but that's about it. It still has all its original glass still in it. So they set the cab off, they set the body off the frame, they stripped the frame down, sandblasted the frame, powder coated the frame, went through everything. They put a Heights Mustang 2 front end, tubular A-arms, 4-wheel disc brakes. It's got an 8.8 rear end with TCI rear suspension set up. And of course, under the hood, can't have no 6-cylinder in this truck. They're building a hot rod. It's got a hopped up 5.3 LS cammed and built to the hilt. This thing is bad news and rattles the ground, making about 450 horsepower to the rear wheels, which is more than enough to drag this little GMC truck around. So, it's kind of like the ultimate hot rod, but it's also got that really cool story behind it because it was used for this television series. And the thing about Elvis and all the significance about this stuff is Elvis has been dead for 40 years now, over 40 years, and is still an icon. We were just in Vegas for SEMA, and there's still Elvis shows everywhere. And you got to think about it. This guy had 117 gold and multi-platinum records. Just the stigma with it. He's the king of rock and roll, and hell, I'm the king of sales, so I guess this is a good fit for me. I really like the little truck, and I've had a lot of fun with it, driving it around. I'm sure you've seen it on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, and we've had a lot of fun with it. I did a few things with it. I played with it. I'll be honest with you, I already sold it. I'm actually waiting on the carrier to pick it up, so I thought this would be a great time to film with it before it got took off to its new home. And you know, this guy's a big Elvis fan, that's picking it up and he loves it. And I mean, just like I did, it's a great truck. Something really kind of cool about the TV side of it though, when it was used in the CMT series, you know, television series and working in television, they get really cheap with things. The truck, they lettered it up for the television series, they actually lettered it in vinyl. You know, like everybody uses today, the sign guys use. Well, back in the 50s, they didn't have that. So, you know, I didn't want to leave vinyl on the side of the truck because, you know, for TV, it worked. Some of the markings on it weren't era correct, like the Crown Electric truck that Elvis actually drove to Sun Records. So I had a really talented local artist stripe this thing up, and all this has been done by hand, painted on it. And we actually put it back correct to 1954, just like Crown Electric would have had it, even down to the 5-digit phone number they had back then. So that's kind of cool, and it's kind of neat getting a thumbs up going down the road with it, because people that are Elvis fans instantly recognize what this thing is when they see that Crown logo on the door. I think that's a really cool thing about this, is that it's not only a hot rod, so it's a cool, you know, AD truck that are, I mean, they're really popular right now. But this one's also got the Elvis vibe and got the kind of the Elvis stigma behind it, and I love that with it. You know, it was kind of cool bringing a little bit of this here Elvis rock and roll history to Greenville, South Carolina. But what in the hell is Tim Greer doing over there? Tim, get your crazy ass over here. You guys are not going to want to miss this.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time.
And you sure as hell never catch a rabbit, and you ain't no damn friend of mine. Now that's my kind of dinner date. Guys, we'll catch you next time at Rabbit's Used Cars. Anytime.
You always forget about me.
Aren't you ready?
Do I look slender?
You do.
Good. Hey.
No, I'm talking about making you laugh a little bit, and then, you know.
Can't do that. I'm camera mode. You're turned off right now. You might as well be Tim at this.
Do what?
You might as well be Tim. Stop, Tim. That's not a dare.
Son, I'm the king.
More like the Burger King.
What the hell are you talking about? The Burger King.
In 5 minutes.
Huh?
Nobody wants to watch one.
What did I say again? I can't do it. I can't do it as confident as you.
I want to tell you something. If I look like you, I can do anything.
We gotta have something else. You ain't got nothing better than that.
Mm.
How much mousse you got in your hair, boy?
How should I end that? How should I roll it in? What are we looking at on time?
You have 4 minutes.
Easy on my door, Elvis. Easy on my. I don't know what the stretchability of nylon is, but I think we're maxing it out, whatever it is.
What you trying to say?
Good Lord, son. Just got to hold together 15 seconds.
Action.
That's when you do the zipper. I feel really uncomfortable right now. I ain't gonna lie. Like, stranger danger.
Hey, we need somebody to play Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog, and I'll just start dancing. And we need 10.
I'm like making sure I'm in the right
It's one size fits all.
Never mind.
Wait, that sounded really.
It's something. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Please
You know
tell me
what?
you're not recording.
We're not, dude. We're not. It's like this. Church. Okay,
All
I'm
right.
good now. Amen.
You know how
what,
the
Al?
eBay stuff works?
What'd you say? Huh? Huh? Bubba?
Did you get this outfit on eBay?
So I gotta look at you?
That's all you got to do is look at this and not vomit. We're going.
We ready?
Are you having a seizure? Are we having fun yet?
These tidy whities are crawling up my ass. Damn it, Rabbit! Every time you get a blonde around, you forget all about me.
Hey guys, you like what you see? Like and subscribe.